Hello, and welcome back to the English podcast. Today, we're exploring a thought provoking topic homeschooling, an educational approach that challenges the traditional idea of learning inside a classroom. In recent years, homeschooling has gained remarkable attention, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, which showed that education doesn't always need to happen within school walls. But what makes homeschooling attractive, and what challenges does it bring? Let's take a closer look. Homeschooling refers to educating children at home rather than in a public or private school. Parents either design their own curriculum or follow one approved by the education system. It offers flexibility, independence, and control over the child's learning environment, something that many families find appealing. Let's start with the advantages. One of the biggest strengths of homeschooling is personalized learning. In a traditional classroom, one teacher often manages 20 or more students, each with different needs and learning styles. At home, lessons can be adapted to suit a child's pace, interests, and strengths. If a student excels in languages but struggles with math, parents can adjust the schedule and teaching style accordingly. Research from the National Home Education Research Institute shows that homeschooled students, on average, perform above national academic standards, particularly in reading and writing. Another advantage is flexibility. Homeschooling allows families to create their own routines. They can start the school day later, take breaks when needed, and integrate practical learning, such as field trips, volunteering, or creative projects, into the curriculum. Learning is not limited to a desk, it becomes part of daily life. Homeschooling can also strengthen family relationships. Parents and children spend more time together, which can build trust, communication, and understanding. It also gives parents the chance to teach moral values and life skills that are sometimes overlooked in formal education. However, homeschooling is not without its challenges. One major concern is socialization. In traditional schools, students naturally develop communication and teamwork skills through interaction with peers. At home, social opportunities can be limited, and children might miss the experience of group learning and friendship. Some parents solve this by joining homeschooling groups or local clubs, but it requires extra effort. Another issue is parental responsibility. Teaching requires time, patience, and knowledge. Many parents find it difficult to balance work, home duties, and education. Without proper planning, homeschooling can become stressful for both the parent and the child. There's also the question of resources and recognition. Schools offer laboratories, libraries, and sports facilities, all of which are difficult to provide at home. In addition, in some countries, homeschooled students face challenges when applying to universities or jobs, as they may need to prove the quality of their education through standardized exams. So, does homeschooling lead to better education? It depends on the child and the family's goals. For independent learners who need flexibility and focus, homeschooling can be an excellent alternative. But for others, especially those who enjoy social interaction and structure, a traditional school might be a better fit. Ultimately, education is not just about where learning happens, it's about how it happens. Whether in a classroom or at home, the goal is the same: to help children grow intellectually, emotionally, and socially. Thank you for listening. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more advanced English listening content. See you next time. And remember, learning can happen anywhere as long as you stay curious.